There's another deadline small businesses in Chicago need to take advantage of through the city's Treasury office.
Joining us now, financial expert Terry Savage to help answer some questions. And Terry, let's start there. What do we need to know about this city loan program for small businesses?
John, this is a wonderful program that probably hasn't gotten enough publicity. They've gotten a lot of applications and just put word out that the deadline for filing an application is Friday. You can file at ChicagoCityTreasurer.com. These are maximum $50,000 loans to businesses impacted by this whole coronavirus thing. They can have 1 to 50 employees and have revenues under $3 million. Now, they've already received a lot of applications. They're going to close the application process on Friday and start a serious effort. Some people have gotten responses saying, all right, we're looking into this slowly. But as of Friday afternoon, they're going to review all these applications and hope to get the money out, they tell me, as quickly as possible. Part of it comes from the mayor, the Small Business Resiliency Loan, and $50 million from the treasurer's office, the Catalyst Fund. So there should be a lot of money moving pretty quickly. Again, apply at ChicagoCityTreasurer.com.
Repeat that, Mike. I don't think your mic was on.
I'm sorry, Terry. I think my mic was off. What about the SSI loan payments? I'm sorry.
Everybody's now worried about their stimulus, Micah, and they're starting to come. And the first ones came to people who filed tax returns and got direct deposited refunds, so they got their stimulus first. People who filed tax returns in the last 2 years will get theirs next. Anybody on Social Security, disability, or retirement funds, that'll come automatically, and it may not come for another 3 weeks, so be patient. And just last week, the government finally said the poorest of all, the people who get SSI, Supplemental Security Income, now they didn't have to apply. That's going to come directly on your cards. But here's a big announcement. As of yesterday afternoon, the government announced that anybody who's on SSI and doesn't file a tax return and has dependents, or maybe even Social Security recipients, those dependents under 17 are worth $500. The government doesn't know about them, so they're only giving you till tomorrow at 11 in the morning to register. And I know we have the link up at WGNTV.com web links. It's also up on the top right corner of TerrySavage.com. If you have dependents under 17 and you don't file a tax return, you need to register them by tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Wow.
Crazy.
Terry, I'm sure you're hearing from a lot of folks who are struggling with the unemployment situation. There have been a lot of people filing for it. What are you hearing, and what can you give them as far as advice?
You know, this has been a tough situation. First of all, there's 22 million Americans and a whole lot of Illinois people who are unemployed, and the state website was not built to handle the crush. Now, they're getting it together. For the traditional, when I say traditional unemployed, you were a paycheck worker, a salaried worker, you lost your job. The forms are there. What's been unusual is that because of the CARE Act, they said that self-employed people, small business owners that employ themselves, independent contractors, 1099 people, they had to set up a whole different website to take those applications. I keep being told it's on the way, and you have to keep trying. You not only get the state's unemployment maximum, but you will get $600 a week for the federal supplement on top of that. So the best thing I can tell you is to go to the IDES, State of Illinois Unemployment website, and keep trying to register. They haven't, as far as I know, as of this a half hour ago, gotten it open yet for the self-employed, though.
Terry, it's something we've been talking about since the very beginning of this pandemic, this roller coaster of markets that's going on. You know, we've been telling some, if you're going to retire soon, take your money out. If you're not going to retire soon, let it ride. But this is going on for a little bit longer than I think most expected.
Well, it's not surprising. We've done a lot of damage to the economy, and not all of that's been revealed yet. So the world is divided at this point between the bulls and the bears. Tomorrow I'm hosting the WGN Radio noon business hour, Wintrust Business Lunch. And we're going to have one bull who thinks the market's going over 30,000 by the end of the year, and one hedge fund guy, a bear, who thinks the Dow will be under 15,000. The bullish argument is there's a ton of money out there, basically. It's going somewhere. We're going to get through this, and we have low interest rates. The market can only go up, says the bull. And the bear says, oh, my gosh, you haven't even seen the worst of impact on the economy. So we'll see.
Terry, before we let you go, I know there are a lot of people out there who are hurting, who have lost their jobs and are wondering what tomorrow is going to bring. overall, what would you tell them about how to proceed financially, knowing what they're facing over the next couple of months potentially?
You know, it's one thing to talk about the bulls and the bears in the markets, people who have the luxury of deciding how their retirement funds are going to be allocated. It's very apparent that there are a lot of people for whom every day is a really difficult decision about feeding their families. So first of all, be patient. Your stimulus check is coming. It may take 3 or 4 more weeks, but they will find you. Second of all, the next priority, of course, is staying safe and feeding your family. Nobody's going to evict you in the middle of this if you miss your rent, or nobody's going to foreclose if you miss your mortgage payment, and nobody's going to evict you if you miss a utility bill or are late. So those kinds of things will stress you out. Don't let it happen. The whole financial system knows what kind of pressure you're under. First, the stimulus check will come, then the economy will open up, then you will get back to work. It's not going to be a great year, but it's not the end of the world. We are going to get through this, and I think perhaps in a financial sense, maybe even sooner than in the health sense. So be patient for those checks, and don't give up hope.
A lot of people needed to hear that, Terry. Thank you very much.